welcome to Supplement Monday. Today we are going to talk about L-Glycine, which is a very underrated and reported on recovery and sleep supplement. We're going to break it down beginning to end. So, what if I told you there is a dirt cheap, research-backed supplement that can help you recover faster, sleep deeper, and even protect your joints? Nope, it's not some fancy new pre-workout, it's L-Glycine, one of the most underrated amino acids for athletes. Today, we're breaking down the science, dosing, myths, and whether you should be taking it. So, just come along and we're going to go for that journey. Okay, so first and foremost, we're going to talk about what is glycine. Glycine is one of the simplest amino acids. Your body makes it, but not always enough, especially if you're active. It's found in collagen, bone broth, and protein-rich foods, but here's the kicker. Most athletes are deficient because intense training burns through glycine faster than it can replace it. And while it's technically non-essential because your body does make it does produce it, research shows that supplementing can give you major benefits, especially for recovery and sleep. So if sleep is an issue for you, we really need to work on that. Okay, so let's talk about how it works and why you would take it, okay? So it works in 3 ways that matter to athletes. 1, sleep and nervous system. Glycine acts as an inhibitory neurotransmitter, calming your brain for deeper sleep. Studies show that it helps you fall asleep faster and improve sleep quality without grogginess. Neuropsychopharmacology Reports, which is a journal, they have a 2022 study saying that glycine improved sleep quality in insomniacs. I actually have a couple of friends that are legit insomniacs. I don't know how they live. I need 8 hours of sleep just to function and be an actual pleasant human being, preferably more. And so if these people are surviving on 3 or fewer hours of sleep a night, I can't imagine that they're the most joyous people. But it looks like glycine can definitely help insomniacs with getting more sleep consistently and deeper sleep over time. Okay, next, when it comes to some benefits, we're talking about recovery and muscle repair. Glycine is a building block of collagen, meaning it supports tendons, ligaments, and joints. It also reduces inflammation post-workout, thus speeding up recovery. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you know about my backwards theory. To discover how much training, volume, and intensity of training that you can do, you need to start with your recovery protocol and go backwards. I'll do a deeper dive video in that, but we do need to really discuss, really develop your training regimen for what you do for yourself recovery-wise. And glycine can be something that you put into your daily routine that can help bump up that recovery processing score so that you are able to train more and train harder just like you want to in order to perform the way that you want to on game day. Okay, so there is a study in the Journal of Sports Science and Medicine that was done in 2019, and it showed that glycine significantly reduces muscle damage markers. And there are a lot of those that show up in your blood, and you would take tests for that. And we've kind of touched on that in a few other videos, but that is how you would test for how much damage you're doing to your muscles over time. The next thing, okay, so antioxidant and detox support. Glycine, taken as a supplement, it boosts your glutathione, which is your body's master antioxidant, helping combat oxidative stress from hard training. If you are into IVs or IV bars, you've probably heard of glutathione, but it is touted as a miracle antioxidant. And I personally taken it via IV, and I did see some benefits to it immediately. And I've heard nothing but good things about it. So if glycine supplementation, which is a very inexpensive, very easy to find supplement, can boost that glutathione, that's a good thing overall. Okay, so Let's talk about dosing and timing. Here's how you use glycine for max benefits. For recovery, you want to take 3 to 5 grams post-workout. It helps reduce soreness. For sleep, you want to take 3 to 5 grams 30 minutes before bed. You're going to dissolve it in tea or water. I personally take it in my post-workout shake. In that is coconut water is the base because I sweat quite a bit, so making sure that I get electrolytes naturally is helpful for me. And then I have a protein powder, carb powder, and glycine powder, and that helps with my recovery. Being an older athlete, I am a master's athlete, it does help essentially lower the amount of time that I need to recover. It lowers the amount of soreness so that I can keep pushing hard every day. I do like to train 5 to 6 days a week, and I do like to train intensely, so this helps me be able to do that more often than not. It really helps smooth out those really bad days where I'm very sore, almost debilitated. Those almost never happen as long as I'm recovering properly. The next thing is for collagen support. You want to take 10 grams a day if paired with collagen peptides. So if you are already taking a collagen supplement, adding L-Glycine to your daily routine can help boost the effects of both supplements. It's safe, it's cheap, and it has 0 known side effects. Just don't megadose. Over 50 grams a day might cause some stomach upset, but like we're seeing here, 3 to 5 grams post-workout, 3 to 5 grams before bed, and 10 grams per day can help with your collagen support. So morning, post-workout and before bed is what I would recommend. And I am someone who has really dived deep into looking into inflammation and how it affects me as an older athlete. And this is one of the most prominent things that I added into my daily regimen. Okay, so now we're going to talk about some myths of L-Glycine. Okay, so glycine will make you tired all day. Nope, it's not sedating, it just improves sleep quality. You don't need it if you eat protein. Even high protein diets can be low in glycine. Most athletes benefit from extra. It's only for sleep. Wrong. It's a multi-tool for recovery, joints, and even gut health. So there really is no downside to taking L-Glycine. So now we're going to dive more into the research, which, as you all know, this is my favorite part of every Supplement Monday video. So here's what we're gonna dive into the little different aspects. 1, sleep. In the Sleep Medicine Journal, in a study done in 2012, glycine helps subjects fall asleep faster and improve sleep quality. Next, recovery. In the Amino Acids Journal, this is a study done in 2013. Taking L-Glycine drastically reduced muscle damage in endurance athletes. Next, for cognitive function, in schizophrenia research in 2021, so the Schizophrenia Research Journal, the study was done in 2021, at high doses, improved memory and focus was observed in study participants. So bottom line, the evidence is strongest for sleep and recovery, but it's a sleeper hit for overall health. So, final thoughts. Should you take glycine? If you're an athlete who trains hard, struggles with sleep, or wants better joint health, absolutely. It is cheap, safe, and the research backs it up. I take 3 to 5 grams before bed, and I notice deeper sleep and less soreness. I want you guys to try it for a month and see. Also, if you've tried glycine, go ahead and drop your experience in the comments. I'd love to hear about the different experiences people have because of different nationality backgrounds. There's your gender background, if there are specific sports that you participate in, maybe you have a different sleep schedule. I would love to hear how taking L-Glycine has helped you in different ways so that we can all help each other with our, different experiences. I know I have a shifted early sleep schedule, so I wake up at 3:30, I go to bed at 6:30, and so I have a very strict sleep routine because I normally go to sleep when it's daylight outside. Like I mentioned before in the video, I need around 8 or 9 hours of sleep every single night to feel my best. So that's kind of how I use it, and I definitely see a difference. Okay, so that is L-Glycine. Those are the ins and outs of it, and those are the details of it. Please let me know what you thought of this video. Go ahead and like it, share it, and subscribe to make sure that you get notifications to when I post these videos. Also, go ahead and comment below with any experience that you may have or any other supplement that you want to learn more about that I can do a deep dive about. And other than that, I will see you next Monday with a new Supplement Monday video. Yeah, that's the main thing. Oh, I will also be putting a third-party tested, science-backed glycine supplement link in the description box. So you can go ahead and click that link and get that product if this was something that spoke to you and something that you think would benefit you and your fitness journey. But beyond that, that's all I've got for you, and I'll be back next Monday with another video on another supplement, really taking a deep dive into the science of it and discussing how it might benefit you as an adult athlete. All right, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next video.